everyone, this is Sandra. Welcome back once again to my channel. So today I have my entire base done. Everything is done on my face except for the eyes, which I think I kind of talked about this in my last video. There are times when I like doing my entire makeup all over my face when I'm filming, but there are some times that if I just want to focus on an eye look and make the video shorter for you guys, sometimes I just feel like going ahead and doing it. And let's just get started with the eye look. So once again, I'm going in with my Morphe Jeffree Star palette. I feel like when I first looked at this, of course I was excited. It was Jeffree Star, it was Morphe. Morphe's known for the really nice shadows, and I love Jeffree Star's formula. And I like his attitude about the makeup. I think it's a really good product, and he's very passionate about what he does, so I also want to support him. However, when saying that, when I first bought the palette, I was like, yeah, I have to have it. But then when I looked at it and I got it, I'm like, it kind of looks like almost any other palette that I have, except I started using it, and now I can't stop. I think this is the 5th or 6th makeup look I've done with this on camera. So, I mean, that has to say something. So, I love the fact that there's lots of neutrals, and even though I'm not really into like really dark eye looks, this shade Calabasas, I can't stop using it. I don't know why. I think it's the whole fall thing. I think I mentioned that before too, just that it's almost fall, and I'm really looking into like, you know, the deep mauves, the purples, the deep reds with like gold. I think those shades look really, really good together. So I'm going to do something again. This one's actually going to be summer themed. I'm going to go out with a bang. So I saw this on YouTube. If I can find her name, I'm going to link it for you. I just kind of started watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos again recently. I know I think I'd mentioned I was going to do that. Like I wanted to do that. That was my plan. And I just never felt I had time. So every night before I go to bed, sometimes I just kind of find random people and I start watching them. So I might have to update my page too, because on my main screen it shows there are some people I'd like to support, and I just kind of show what I watch. But there are some new people now that I'm kind of starting to really enjoy watching. If I can find her, I will link her channel for you. Like right now, it's like yeah. We'll try to link it anyway. So I'm not going to do exactly what she did, because she used a different pressed pigment, really sparkle shadow on top to layer, and I don't have that, so I'm just going to use the colors from this palette. So let's get started. So first I'm going to go in with the shade I was going to do Mr. Diva, but actually I'm going to use Channel. So this is just the crease shade to start out. I am using an E35 by Sigma. My lids have already been primed with the concealer I used under my eyes, and I'm putting this in my crease all over. And I'm just kind of looking at my nose. I really like my nose contour that I did today. I think I actually used my Kat Von D face palette, like the contour palette, and like because I think I'd mentioned before too that that's one I had, but I just never reached for it. And the reason why I never reached for it is because it's on the bottom of my Park Ave Princess Chisel palette, so obviously I always reach for that one first. Okay, let's go in now, and I'm going to use an E45 small tapered blending, so it's just kind of the same crease brush, just a lot smaller. I'm going to go in right over top with that shade, with the shade Nate. So I don't think I've used this green shade on the lower lash line and then the upper lid. Well, I guess I've used this shade too in the crease, but this is just going to be like a green look. It's going to look really cool. So my makeup is done, so I am tapping off the brush. I don't want it all over my face. And I'm keeping that first shade a little bit higher, and I'm just bringing this one down a bit. So it's right below that brown shade, if you can see. And I'm just going to build it up. Okay, so I think that looks really nice. I'm just going to add some of the light green shade right onto the lid, and I'm going to pack it on. I'm actually using this really large shader, the E60. It's huge. Tap off the brush and then just pack it right on the lid. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with the E45. Add more of the shade Nate. I'm just kind of gently doing a V on the outer corner with the dark shade. Going back in with the first brush and then gently blending with that first shade. Not adding any extra product here, I'm just blending it out. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go in with the lower lash line now. I'm actually going to use a pencil brush if I can find it. So this is the E30. I'm going straight in with the shade Nate, which is the darker green. Connecting it to the outside, and I'm getting a little bit of fallout here, so I'm just wiping away as I go. I'm actually going to take this shade, the drive-through, I'm going to put it on the center of the lid, like just slightly. I'm going to use this Firm Shader E57. It's definitely like a green gold. Do that to both eyes here. I'm going to go back in with Wake and Bake and just add a little bit of that green to the outside. Ooh. Lots of fallout. Yikes. Okay, and then I'm going to take that same brush that I added the sparkly drive-through shade. I'm going into the other side of the brush and using Glam Rapids, which is this lighter green gold. Going a little bit closer to the inner corner now, and I feel like I keep losing the shades. I don't know. Pigmented, but take my finger and go in shade Millions, which is this sparkle pigment gold here. I'm just going to put it right on my finger, just like that, and put it on the inner corner here. And gently kind of tap it out. I think that looks really, really cool. I'm just going to take some loose powder too, and my powder brush, this is the F25 Tapered Face by Sigma. I'm just going to kind of wipe away any fallout there under the eye. Looks really gold and green. Take my E21 and go into the shade Welcome, because it's kind of got that yellow gold undertone, and just put it as an inner corner highlight here. And I also feel like I need something on the lower lash line, so I'm actually going to go into the shade Drive-Through again. I'm going to take the same pencil brush I used to apply Nate, and I'm also going to put it on the lower lash line here. And I think I might stick to the inner corner with this shade. Usually I do the outer corner, but because it's a gold, it's going to kind of match the gold up top. Alright, so now we're going to go off camera, do lashes. I will be using the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara and the Rodeo Morphe lashes. We will be right back and I will show you the completed. Okay, you guys, so I have just a couple of thoughts. So first of all, these lashes, they were so long. I've never had to cut this much lash off before. This is how much I cut off. So like quite a bit. They were huge, and that was the style Rodeo by Morphe. So they were the $4 lashes. They seem to apply pretty good. I think they would have applied better and quicker if I had lined my eyes first. I just didn't want to have that. I just wanted to have the lashes themselves, and I think it turned out pretty good. Before we go any further, I am just going to go back into the highlighter I used, my Mary Lou by the Balm. I'm just going to put a little bit of this underneath the brow bone, and I almost probably should have just like put this on the inner corner instead of the white one, because I think it just goes better with this look. So we can do that now. And then as for lips, I did put on my Buxom Pumping Lip Polish, and this is the shade Rebecca. So it's very neutral. It's almost like a white champagne color, and it goes better with the green and the gold rather than having a red or like a pink or something like that. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is that, so I know I said that this was a summer look because of the green shades in Jeffree's palette with Morphe here. But really, when I look at this, I get like holiday vibes. I get Christmas holiday vibes. So this might be something that I replicate come Christmas, because I like wearing black. Like that's kind of not my favorite color. Purple is my favorite color, but to wear, I have a lot of black clothes, and so obviously if you're wearing black, you can get away with any color of eyes, and I love this. You don't really see green shadow on too many people nowadays, and not just nowadays, I guess ever, because green shadow is kind of like, it's just one of those things. It's like having like really dark eyes during the day. It's just something people don't reach for. They don't do it as often. But I'm kind of a fan of this look right now, so please let me know what you guys think. Leave comments down below for me to read and respond to. Also, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and also hit that bell button down below to be notified every time I post a video. So please let me know if there is any products that you guys would like me to review or to talk about or to try. Also, I'm still thinking of doing like a makeup kind of tour, like just to show you my collection and show you how I've organized everything. But if that's something you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. We will talk to you guys very soon. Have a great day. Bye.